All right. I want you to look over here at the sunshine. Just keep looking over there. Just keep looking at the sunshine, people. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, what are we doing? Okay.
Vacuum the carpet thoroughly for you, and then the guys will come here tomorrow
Okay.
at about midday. I'm hoping they're going to, so I hope Rafael is able to switch his schedule up here from sooner
Okay.
than later, where he can just patch this up for you really quick, fix the closet up for you really quick, and take care of it, okay?
Thank you. I'm loving it.
Until all this is accomplished.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hold on, you guys. Hold on.
Also, a little update on the leak that was coming out of your closet.
Yeah.
So what we think may have happened was on the other side, 251 here, their bathtub's right there, and there's like there's like a little overflow plate that's underneath the diverter.
Yeah.
There's a gasket in there that keeps water from going on the other side of the tub, like underneath. So we checked that, and the gasket on it was old and kind of corroded, so we went ahead and replaced it. And hopefully that's it.
I bet you that'll be it.
Yeah, because that's the only thing we could figure out.
Yeah, because I'm like.
Yeah.
I'm looking like a liar.
Yeah.
I'm looking like I'm messing it up.
I guess, I don't know. I mean, I guess the water must have an affinity for you or something.
I need to just do whatever. I probably need to go to Hawaii and settle in. I got my turtles on, but that's
Yeah,
not
no,
enough
no.
to get me there.
Maybe some message. You know?
I need to go and be in some water
Right.
instead of manifesting it here, like in a waterfall.
Right.
I guess I was bored. That's what it was. I was bored.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm not putting anything down over there at all. Don't go underneath the bed because I got stones there. It'll suck up your thing. Yeah, I protect myself when I'm sleeping. There's too much going on in the world. This has been so busy for me. 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Eventful day.
Well, I hope I kept you guys busy.
Yeah.
Yes, busy. Yeah, but I got everything out of there. I'm going crazy this quarter. Damn. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, so tomorrow morning they'll come in and do the patch
Do the
thing.
patch, yeah.
That's fine. Perfect. I just packing up and doing my thing. You know?
Okay.
It's all good. I'll be here for sure. Yeah, I'll be here for sure. Oh my God. And my water is on. Does anything else need to be turned on?
I believe so.
Okay, it's all
How
good.
much water is on?
Yay! Water. I'm not putting any water in that tub back there. I'm gonna wash it out and clean it, but that's about the extent of it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna still stay in this bathroom and
For sure.
use the second bathroom. Just don't want to take any chances.
Isn't that?
All right, lovelies.
All right.
Enjoy your day.
You
Thank
too.
you so much.
Be here with him tomorrow to show him everything.
All right, dear.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
evening.
Thank you. You too. Bye. Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys. I feel like I have to give birth to myself. Hold on a second. All right. Holy Jesus. All right. So let me just take this. Let me just show you. Yeah, don't, because I'm live right now. I want to show you how good I am. Don't look at the video right now. It'll make you dizzy. So, hi, lovelies. So let me just show you what the chaos is. Okay, there. All of this. So I can't stretch this all the way in the bedroom and show you. So get some water. We're going to have a talk because looks like things are getting crazy again in the world of California. So, I did. So let me just tell you what happened. Why I started off the video with this. Where do I begin? In a galaxy so far away. Because I really thought I made a mistake. Yes, I made a mistake. Coming to this planet. Now, Mother Earth, don't get me wrong. Mother Earth is fine. Welcome, Peaceful Light Tribe. I'm here to help you understand
how do you get through quantum chaos when it's on a timeline that's trying to hold on to the last residual part of yourself and your sanity? We don't have time for this. I don't have time for this shenanigans. So let me tell you. It all started promptly at 8 o'clock this morning. I was just laying in my chambers, laying on my beauty of my bed. You know, me decked out in all my wonders of purples. I have to talk like this because I found myself breaking down crying at Starbucks. But I'm going to tell you what happened. So I hear my neighbor. She goes and takes a shower because it sounds very loud here when the water runs through. You can hear the toilets, you can hear the showers, you can hear it's like a freaking waterfall of water running through the pipes all the time. I can hear it all, you know, part of living below. So anyway, and then I roll over, get my cell phone, I turn it off because I'm laying there and I'm going into my breath work. I'm breathing and I'm connecting and all of a sudden I start hearing drip, 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 and I go, what's that? That sounds like it's close. And I'm like, drip, and I'm like, what's that noise? And I look and I turn the light on and I see a ripple right off to the side of my bed that's getting ready to hit my antique chair of water leaking from above. And I know for a fact it was not heaven sent. So I leap out of bed, 54 in all of myself. And immediately my chest tightens and I start to feel like I'm not breathing. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on now? And I'm just like, oh my God, what is this? What is this? I'm like, ah! So I start getting everything. I'm shoving everything out into the living room. I'm just moving everything. And I said, I was going to go in the closet. I said, the closet. So to the closet and I'm like shoving everything. I'm looking at it back and I put my foot there and I said, there's dampness still in the closet. So I start shoving everything out of there and I'm like, oh, I would have found it anyway because I was going to be packing up the closet anyway today. So I'm on the phone. I'm calling and I said, I know they're going to get their butts in the office at 8:30. So I start calling and I'm trying to get things out and I'm doing all my stuff and I'm thinking to myself, oh, this is not how I wanted my Monday to start. Oh, this sucks right now. This is not good. And trust me, there is a message here. So I move everything. I finally make contact with the office and she's trying to give me some craziness about calling the emergency number. And I'm like, no, I didn't waste my time calling the emergency number because your emergency number doesn't cover water leak. And I'm not about to call the fire department for your apartment leaking. I'm not doing that. I said, get your butt over here and take a look at this right now. We've got an emergency here. She's like, okay. So she sends the two guys over and I said, hi, morning to you. I just thought I'd start your Monday off with something that's going to keep you busy pretty much all day. And it did. They just now finished taking care of everything since 8:30 this morning up to now. Yeah, that's how crazy it's been. So they finally get up there. They cut a hole into my bedroom ceiling to find a leak. They find one pipe that has a whistle in it. It's leaking. Water is... As soon as he went up and pulled the ceiling part down and all this water just came, I just said to myself, oh, yeah, so moving, yeah. So the water comes down And I'm just standing there and I'm saying, wow, what emotions am I holding on to? Am I been emotional? Oh, yeah, I've kind of been a little bit emotional because I'm tired of this COVID crap. I'm tired of all of this stuff. And I don't want to have a stressful mood because the last time I moved, it was too stressful for me and took me almost 2 months to recover from it because it was so much stress. And finally, I watched them get in there. They find a problem. They go and cut a hole in the closet, try to find a leak in there. I keep telling them, look, I didn't turn the tub on. Everything is fine. I didn't turn your tub on. I haven't turned that tub on for 3 months. You guys said you were going to patch it up. Never came back to patch it up. They never came back to fix it. I don't have time to be policing people. They know what their job is, but because of COVID, they have to limit themselves and take care of only important things. And I totally get that. I don't have no problem with that. So after they went and checked and got everything, they opened it up, and they're very, very good at what they were doing. Totally fast and efficient. Give them that. And then they had to get the plumber out here to seal up the hole in the pipe. So I didn't have water for several hours in here. And I went out to get some water and food and something to eat because I have not, and I still have not eaten yet since this all started because I want to keep this, document all the stuff of what's been going on and how do you stay focused. Now, in between all of this mayhem, me shoving everything into all the different rooms, I still had to work with clients that were in Oklahoma and still have to allow myself to do that time so I could be there for that. And then I'm so grateful I listened to do FaceTime. I had to do a FaceTime call with them. And I'm so grateful I did because there's some changes that are going on and I have to really take a look and see how she's doing. Something's going on and I can see it in her face and I'm like, something ain't right. And the husband was saying she the last 2 days she hasn't been doing so well. So we're just gonna pump up that prayer energy for Gail again because there's a little something going on. So needless to say, they got it all taken care of. And while I was at Elliot's, I got myself something for a headache, some ancient clay, some rescue remedy. And yes, I had to break down and do some CBD. I have to chocolate mint. I get something because I need to come down from my energy and not have a blazing migraine headache from all of this craziness. So I dealt with the apartment thing, looking for another place, but the lady tells me the new place that I was looking at says we can't do a tour. You have to look online and look at the thing, and we're not doing any tours. And I said, well, first of all, I sent her a little note back and I said, I need to know what is the apartment number. I need to know if it's a bottom floor or a top floor. And I need to take a look and go through with my dowsing rods to figure out if there's any leaks going on in here because I am not doing a repeat. I'm not going through this again. I'm not doing it. This is just too much. Shoot, I got things to do. I ain't got time to be running around. Oh, look, ceiling deciding to leak today on me. What? Oh, not time for that. So in the midst of this, when I left, because the plumber had to come by at 4, I went to go get some water at Elliot's. In the midst of that, I get this flash on my phone that Governor Newsom is shutting down California again, shutting down certain things, restaurants, all this stuff, where we, acting and doing our things. We got to be a part of. So anyway, I'm like, what? What are we doing? And I knew it was coming. we got to play the game. I knew it was coming. So I hear about it, and I'm like, I'm getting, my phone is blowing up. I got people calling me, did you hear that? I'm like, oh, okay, well, I get the info. I get to Elliot's. No, I go to Starbucks. And here's where the shift happens. I love it. So I pull up, and this is that I'm driving, I'm keeping my focus. I said, okay, got to do this, got to take care of this, just stay focused, And I go, yes, I'd like to have a s'mores frappuccino made with almond milk, please. And the lady says, how are you today? As soon as she said that, I just went into, oh, my God, I got this going on, and and this is stressing all of us out, and and it wasn't supposed to be like this, and I just felt like it's and evidently when I said it the way I said it, and I said I just wanted to get something to make me feel good in the moment so that I could finish getting through the rest of my day. I get up to the window, got my money out, and there's 3 women standing at the window. And they look at me and they say, we are giving this to you on us. We want you to have a good day. We know you're going through something. We want to send you love. And we just want to give you this because we made it with love, with almond milk. And they gave me my drink for free. Of course, I'm turning around trying to give a tip and everything. And they give it to me for free. And I said, oh my God, thank you so much. This puts a little bit of a flower on my day. But here's the thing. When we're going through something, no matter what it is, a leak, a water, got to close the doors again, it's in that moment how others will come and maybe put a Band-Aid just enough on that situation so you can just get through it and breathe. They're not going to try to solve your situation. They want to just try to give you a little bit of a rose or a flower or something to make your day a little bit better. Like, look, I hear you, but I just wanted to share with you, we care. They don't even know me at the Starbucks. Didn't even know me. But they cared enough to say, we made this with love and we want to give it to you for free. This is on us. And it takes people to do that. We need to just take the moment or whatever's going on chaotically. And if you can support somebody through that, you're not trying to fix it. You're not trying to solve it. You're just trying to make their day a little bit smoother so they're not in the energy of it. You're flipping the energy when you do something to help someone. So that moment, it flipped it, and it was fine because I was flipping it, but that just made it so much caring, like you're not in this by yourself. It's all going to be good. So that was the first thing. Get the LAs, I get all the things I need. I see somebody that I haven't seen for a few months, and they were back in town, and I was all excited. And I said, good to see you. And she had another baby. I was like, dang. And I met her son, her little baby son, her little baby. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is nice. And she was happy to see me. I was happy to see her. Then I come back, I get my food, and I come back and I do my coming here, and I see the guys are here, and I'm missing my texts and stuff. They're trying to get in, and I said, well, they got keys, they can come on in, and the plumber shows up, and then finally I'm thinking, oh, my place is a mess, and hopefully, I got all my spiritual medicine out all over the place as a sun dancer, and all my magic stuff out, and people are going to, I didn't care anymore. I don't care. So he comes in, tall Celtic looking self. And he goes, priestess. Well, blessed be, sister. And I was like, blessed be, brother. Come on in. So when he said that, I was like, oh, somebody that gets it. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. So they came in and he was telling me about some of his journey with his father and that his father had passed away and he was seeing a spirit, and I was telling him, and he says, would you I know you have smudge and stuff. And I said, oh, heck yeah, I got smudge. He goes, can I get some smudging after I'm done and everything? Because it's been a little hectic today. I said, you're telling me. I'm smudging myself from head to bottom, pretty much. So after they were done, they put plastic over the hole. I put a piece of sage over the hole because tomorrow they're going to plaster it up. And went ahead and did the smudging for him. And I just watched all of his worry just drop. And he looks at me, he says, I really needed that. I said, you are welcome. He goes, thank you for blessing up my aura. And I said, you are so welcome. He says, I want you to have a blessed day. I said, you too. And that's how this finally, and then when I had you came on and then the other guys came in, they wanted to vacuum everything and clean it up. That's why I had you guys looking out at the window and then taking care of that. So let's dive into something real quick. And I swear I'm going to go and eat and take care of myself and try to get through all of this. I call my mom and I tell my mom what's going on. And she says, yes, he's shut us down again. That's fine. And I was like, yeah, shut us down. And my mom and I, we were talking about the mass. We were talking about, and this, okay, so please, whatever you're doing, don't be drinking anything. Go ahead and take a drink now. And don't be eating anything right now, because I was laughing so hard in the car when she's telling me. I was coughing, laughing, because I was laughing so much. I was like, oh my God, I'm choking on my spit. So she tells me, says, yeah, we have to stay on top of this because we're shutting down again because people are out there, these young ones are out there partying and they don't care. And I heard that they had a coronavirus party and they wanted to see who was going to get sick first. And 2 of the people got sick and they died and da-da-da-da-da. And we got to stay on top of this. And I was like, yeah, Mom, we got to stay on top of this, And so she was laying into Trump and all that. And you're president. And I said, hey, I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for Obama. I didn't vote after that. I didn't vote. So he's not my president. I said, I'm just watching what he's doing. And so after that, she says, well, your father has it down. And I said, really? And said, yes. He has all the stores down. He has it all memorized because my dad is military. Okay, he knows the 411. He's military. So she tells me, well, he can go into the stores, boom, boom, boom. He's in and out. We had to go to Costco. I have to get things aligned to go into Costco. See, I'm not the only one that has to do things like that. You have to prepare yourself when you're going into Costco, Winco, Walmart. There is just no, you just gonna walk all in, and you got to get prepared. You have to prepare yourself to do this because it's like you're gonna be in a gymnasium and you got to get ready. You got to bolt. So she says, yeah, I got all my money together, my credit cards, and I got everything set up, situated in my purse, so I don't have to be going in. And my dad said, they go fast now. You have to be ready. When we get to that line in Costco, you got to be ready. And she goes, okay. So she gets to the line in Costco. They get all their stuff. My dad's like, let's go. They're going. And then it's time to pay. And my mom goes through panic. She's looking at her purse. She's like, I had it all ready to go. And my dad's like, you had it all ready to go. What's happening? You're slowing down the momentum. So she finally rips out a card. She goes, use this one. And so they're just, my dad is like, you were supposed to be prepared. She goes, I panicked. And she says, because of the mask, I can't think straight. I feel like I'm losing oxygen. That's when I lost it. But I didn't really lose it. And she says, and your brother, he the other day is so over this whole thing about where to have a mask, where he's got to do it. He went through a panic, and what he did, he took a diaper from one of the babies, and he had to go back in the store. He took a diaper, a clean one, and he put it on his face and taped it up and walked into Winco to go get what he needed. I about lost my oxygen because I could see my brother taking an infant diaper, saying, I got things to get, and takes it, puts it on his face, takes it off, and walks into the store. And I said, Mom, you see, this is what's happening. They're forcing us to come up with ways. My brother put a diaper on his face to go get what he needed. And he says, trying to keep up with, you got to wear a mask. When you can wear one, when, and then you got to. My brother said he was just losing it, so he could only think, grab a diaper and put it on his face. So when she told me that, I said, I think we all have just lost our bananas. We have all just lost ourselves. What are we doing here on this earth? What are we doing? Yes, I kid you not. Thank you for coming in. So this whole thing has just driven all of us. And I've heard so many stories of people just trying to just get by. And now we're going through a shutdown again for maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I haven't followed up on all of the stuff, and I want to try to get some update on what the heck is going on now. But it's crazy. And how do you keep your sanity? First of all, get the information and don't overreact to it. It's a little hard after this was happening. Every word you can think of was coming out of my mouth. But I was just in that moment. And yes, once again, we're moving through this again. But here's the thing. And I kept asking a question, creator, what is it that you're trying to paint the picture of? What is it? What is it? Well, you're telling me it's not good for you to stay here right now because they got things going on that's causing you problems. And I'm like, okay. Because every time when I lay down in the room, I start hacking. I don't hack anywhere else. When I lay down, I start this hacking stuff. I'm like, what is this? And it's not so to the point where it's causing me a problem, but it is moisture and stuff that was going on. So now it's been exposed. So now it can dry out and they're going to fix it, and that's good. But I'm still moving out of here at the end of the month. I'm still moving. That's my plan. I got things to do in August. I don't have time to be slowing down. So we have to stay focused. We have to remember we're not in this alone. And this is the time when we can either play a victim role to an energy or either take it and rise as a warrior. We are in the middle of a spiritual warfare right now. We really truthfully are. And our spirit, our sovereignty of who we are, and our being of our light of who we are as the light beings in this temple form body is what's keeping it real for us. We have our divine rights to protect that at all costs of who we are. So it's game on. Are we playing checkers? Or are we playing chess? You got to pick which one you're playing. Are we going to play checkers? Or are we playing chess? And we have to look at the motive of what is this energy trying to stir up? What is this energy all about? What is this energy trying to be? And how are we moving ourselves and moving into that higher frequency and staying there? It's really easy, I kid you not, to get caught up in the moment and go into fear. And the gentlemen that were taking care of the situation, putting the plastic up, and he was telling me, he says, yes, we've been quite busy since COVID hit, because sometimes we can't even go to a person's home because they're scared to let us in to take care of the problem. I want you to hear that. The fear of someone coming in to fix it. You're scared that you're going to get it. Now, I did a video back not too long ago of how the mind works and how a person was put into a train freezer, and because she saw the words freezer on it, she thought she was going to freeze to death. And when they discovered her, this is a true story. It was some kind of old story of how the mind works. She thought she was going to freeze to death. And when they found her the next morning, she was frozen to death. Like, she did freeze to death. But here's the thing. That train freezer was not operating. And it was not freezing and cold like she thought it was going to be. But because she saw the word freezer and knew she was locked in there, her body went ahead and went to that, and she died. So the mind is very powerful in itself. We don't need to set ourselves up to be receiving a virus. We need to protect and elevate and to make sure that we are supporting our immune system strongly. Water, your chlorophyll, your spirulina, your vitamin C's, and hand washings. Don't be putting it all up to the eyes, and keeping everything clear. Because we're dealing with a flu virus. That's what's happening. And other agendas underneath it. I can't stress that enough also. Okay. So I wanted to hop on here, tell you what was happening in my day. I had plans for other things, but let me get some of this cleared out of here, pack it up a little bit, and then I will come back on tomorrow and talk about the quantum life living part 2 of how we stay in that focus. And right now, one of the biggest things I talked about last night was about, remember, we take in 2,500 gallons of air a day. And my mom went through panic stage, trying to get her credit card and her money together in Costco, because my dad is pulling military ops with her. Come on, you got to be ready. You got to be ready. You know, it doesn't matter how old they are. When they serve in the military, that military is in them no matter what. Bless my dad. Bless him. Military. Yes, Dad. So, but you know, that energy is in their spirit, and that's that. Got to be on it. Got to be ready. So just remember, we have to make up for that oxygen. We have to deep breathe. We have to take that in. We have to take care of our temples. We are responsible for our temples. Okay. We have to take care and we have to guard it, because we are in that spiritual warfare. And that's it in a nutshell. So I'm going to hop off. Thank you for joining me, and be so light, tribe. Be good to yourself. Yes, if you came in a little late, you're going to want to go back, because you're going to be laughing. Just don't be eating or drinking anything when you hear it. But I definitely will be taking something for a headache. So Rescue Remedy, I guarantee you, Rescue Remedy is going to be flying off the shelf this week. Okay, so make sure you have your food, make sure you have your water, make sure you have your toilet paper, because we're going to go through another phase of that for some reason. We will be. All right. I love all of you. Thank you for being supportive. I know we're going through this again, but let's keep our light strong. Let's keep our divinity strong and our sacredness strong. We will get through this. And once again, I am reiterating, I will be in Mount Shasta August 8th on that mountain at the base, and I will be striking that drum at 8 o'clock, 8:08. So I will be in Shasta. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. So much love to all of you. Let's send some loving healing also to Tammy Fairchild, so her body can be strong and be healed. Also sending out love energy to Gail, also in Oklahoma. So her body is still healing. She's still in that precious window time of healing right now. So, and let's just send a lot of love and support, spirit energy to all of us to amp up our auric fields and our spirit. We're in this together. We're going to take our planet back. We're taking Mother Earth back. We're taking our sovereignty back. We're taking our spirit of who we are back. We're waking up. We're rising, and we're taking our proper places. That's the way it's going to be done. All right. All right. I love you guys. Be good to yourselves. Be healthy. Be safe. Wash your hands. Drink lots of water. Let's keep it real. Let's keep moving forward. Love you. Bye.